What is going on, you guys? The Monarch here, bringing you guys another episode of the Florida Panthers GM mode. Unfortunately, we were knocked out of the playoffs by the Pittsburgh Penguins, and now we're here in the draft. We simmed it, of course. You guys seen the LA Kings won the Stanley Cup again, blah, blah, blah. But we're in the draft now, so hopefully we have some overalls jump. Maybe I can see now anyone retire of ours. David Beckett's. No. Nobody on our team retired. That's a good thing. Maybe David Jones is going to call it quits still. He still can in the offseason. He's in a contract year. If he does resign, he'd be in the AHL. Maybe we have some players ready to play. Maybe it will show me the overalls and the player morale. I don't see anybody else getting a jump right away that I see. Where's Lawson? Lawson Krause would be the one. Yeah, I can't see anybody. He'd be listed as in the system, so for some odd reason. 84. As I said, I don't think the jump comes until after the draft, unless you save and exit. That used to work. Subban, see that we got to redo everything because they have him down in the AHL. Yeah, I don't think the jump comes until after the draft. So, anyways, here we are in the draft. I do not think we have a first round pick this year. If we do, it would be in the very end. Yeah, we don't have a first round pick. This is the one we traded. We are not going to trade for a pick. I believe we have a lot of young good prospects, so we're actually going to sim to our user pick, which might be in the third round, maybe the second. I'm hoping it's in the second. I know this is the last year. We're not going to have any early draft picks. We still have all the draft picks for next year, I believe. Okay, third round pick. We're going to take the best available player here. Oh, yeah, click make pick. Wow. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody here worth taking. They're all centers, too. We don't need any more centermen. We don't need goalies either. Yeah, definitely we don't need goalies. Defense. Maybe there's a D-man we can snag or two. I'm trying to sort it by round. See who we can take. Undrafted. Third, fourth round. Owen McClurry. Maybe we can take him. I mean, he doesn't look that bad. Then we're going to take this guy because two-way defender. He's got the 7th D-man potential. Maybe he'll be something one day. If not, good AHL guy. Where's sim to user pick? We're not looking to trade anybody for picks or anything here. We got the team we really need. 4th round, and then after this, I'll let the simulation take the rest of it. As I said, we're pretty set on 4. Taking a forward won't really hurt that bad. Maybe this guy with the bottom 6 potential. He's a playmaker. He's looking to go in the next round, but I'm going to take him now. Hewitt, his name is. Alright, and then we're just going to sim the rest of the draft. So far, I'm not seeing anyone on our team that retired, as I said earlier. But we'll find out when we get into the contracts. We're sim to the re-sign phase, and then we're going there and see who got any boost. 12 players. Alright, go to contracts. Let's see here. Ooh, Taylor Hall's contract. I hope it doesn't end this season. I think that's going to be a lot of money we have to pay him. I'm pretty sure he'll want to resign, though. Alright, let's sort by overall and see what we got going here. Taylor Hall. Okay, next season we're going to have to re-sign him, so we got to make sure we got some cap for next season. Aaron Ekblad, we have him for a long, long time. Nick Bukestad's good till 2 years from now. Jonathan Huberdeau's good. Dmitry Kulikov. Wow, Lawson didn't get the jump. It might not come until, because I'm not seeing any overall changes. It might not come until the off-season's over, like the beginning of the season. Eric Gabranson, yeah, we're going to give him a contract for sure. He's been really defensively sound for us. Can we snag you for 3 years? Yeah, we're going to snag him for 3 years. At maybe 4 what he wanted for 2 years, we're giving him for 3 years. Because Eric Branson's definitely a really good second line D man for us. Goodrow, I can tender you. I can qualify Goodrow. Anybody, before I do all of that, I'm going to see Kyle Quincy. Do we re-sign him or do we let him go? How much money is he looking for? Because we can... Ooh, for 3 years? You're not going to be that good for 3 years. You're listed as a top 6, so we can throw you on the... What's Uyghur's overall now? 80, so he'll still be on the bottom. Camper... Steven, so we have to sign a D-man for sure, because Nuge just didn't get the jump. As I said, I don't think the jump comes yet. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to sign somebody. David Jones. Is David Jones still here? He was a 74 overall, David Jones. There he is, yeah, so he actually didn't retire. I don't think he'd be happy with being played in the AHL. Maybe, yeah, other forward. Maybe I let David Jones go and we pick up a fourth liner. We have to do something like that. I know Camper, I'm not sure about re-signing Camper. Steven Camper. I mean, his defensive stats, they're okay. His puck skills are low, though. I'm going to have to sit on that. Before we offer him one, we're going to go ahead and offer Kyle Quincy one, just in case there's nobody in free agency we can pick up. We'll offer him what he wants, because that's really nothing. And then Vincent Trocheck, we're actually going to sign Vincent Trocheck. Can we snag you for 3 years? His price doesn't change. I know he doesn't have that much potential left, so we're snagging him for maybe 4 seasons. 4 seasons under that price. He should take it. And then... I'm not seeing anybody else. Connor Brickley. We're going to sign Nuge, because I think he'll be something. We'll give him... We're taking him for 3 years. He's still in the entry level. So 3 years for $850, yeah, that's not really anything. He'll take that for sure, and then he'll be... And if he does become something, that's great. If not, we'll just let him go in that time. Alright, let's sim to see if the people will take it. Take the contracts. Advanced day, and we'll be able to tell if they accepted the offers. Rejected. I want to win now, and I don't think... Okay, yeah, you're getting let go, because we're definitely a winning team. Eric Branson decided to renew. Vincent Trocheck renewed. He and the Nuge. So we're definitely going to let Kyle Quincy go, because I gave him what he wanted, and he declined. So we're back in the position we are every year, where we're going to have to find somebody in free agency to be our... Like, on a top 4 D-man in free agency. Okay, I thought I had to re-sign Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall's good, though. I'm not going to buy him out for sure. That's stupid if we do. Goodrow's already tendered. Kyle Quincy, we're just going to release him. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and handle all these other contracts. So, you guys know what I'm doing. I'm just going to speed it up. So, yeah. Well, here it is. Alright guys, I sped up all that contract signing and everything, and I actually did not see when we were in the contracts that whatever his name is, I can never say his name, Nobelichek, that's what I've been calling him, is now a 87 overall, and he is now a starting goalie. So I did sign Subban as well as a backup. So we got Subban for another 2 years. We got Nobelichek for another 4. So that's good. We gave Nobelichek the big contract. He needed $7 million. He will be our go-to goalie, and we have $13 million to play around with. And wow, Eric Stahl, we do need defense. Eric Stahl would be nice to have. He's asking for way too much though. First, we really don't need that first. We could use a first line right wing. We do need a D-man though. That is for sure. So let's go to. Let me see what goalies are in free agency. I'm not gonna pick up a goalie for sure. Varlamov, Jimmy Howard, James Reimer, Jakob Markstrom. Now we have all our goaltending done in the AHL and everything. Al Montoya is still our starter. Alright, here's the big thing. Who is going to be our D-man? We need a top 4. We do not need the elite. Actually, we could grab an elite and move Dmitry Kolengov down to the bottom. But Tyler Myers, he's a top 4 D-man. That'd be a big addition to our defense. Literally a big addition. 6'8"? I can't see his. There he is. 6'8", 219 pounds. That man is massive. Michael Delzato. I say I'm gonna offer. Because I really want Tyler Myers for some reason. Tyler Myers and Jake Gardner would be especially Jake Gardner would be a really good addition to the team. We actually have the cap space to go after them both, but we do not want to get too carried away. I only want one. And there is another team interested in Tyler Myers. So we are actually going to offer him, let's go 6.950 for 4 years. You might hear my dogs going crazy. That's because my mom just got home. So just ignore that. Or my sisters just got home from school. 6.95 for 4 years. I think that's a great deal. Let's just bump it up to 7. I like the well-rounded contract. We'll just bump it up to 7 for 4 years. He should take that. And then Jake Garner, just in case. There's DeKaiser too, though. And they're not too old. There's Percy. Percy still has a little bit of room to grow. 26 years old, 84 overall, top 60, man. We can throw him on the 3rd defensive line. Ooh, this is going to be a good year if we can snag at least one of these. I'm going to offer Jake Garner a contract for 3 years. We don't want to offer them both the same things. We don't have 14 mil cap room. If we have to trade somebody, we will. Our roster's surely not full, so we'll offer him 6.9. That's a mil more than he wanted. I really want Jake Garner too. I'll offer him 7 mil. And then Percy still has room to grow. He has 4. Worst comes to worst, we trade somebody away. We'll have to trade one of them away. He has 2 teams. Toronto wants him. Is he a restricted free agent? Is there any way I can tell? I don't think is he an RFA? Because he was on Toronto. Yeah, no. I don't want to have to do that. I'm not going to worry about him. He still has room to grow. I'm not going to offer RFA contract yet. Hopefully we can snag one of these guys. Should I go after Danny DeKaiser too, though? I mean, he has 2 teams interested in him. I'm going to go after those 2. I'm sure one of them is going to pick us. We'll advance the days and see how it goes. We don't really need anybody on offense because our offense is growing really well. Advanced day. Still nothing. Advanced day. Come on. Tyler Myers. Or Jake Garner. Okay. Come on. We got to have them. We got to get one. Tyler Myers. Welcome to the team. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I think I can add a lot to this team that's destined for a good run in the playoffs. Tyler Myers will be. I'm going to put him next to Aaron Ekblad and maybe move to Dmitry Kolengov. I don't know. I can throw him on the 2nd defensive line. Rejected. Okay, he went with Ottawa, but that's okay. Get out of here. We don't need you anyways. We got the big man, Tyler Myers. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna have to talk with Tyler Myers about the player morale and everything. See how everything's going. All right. I hope to join the list of successful free agent signings. You won't regret signing me. I think you'll do great. Hunker down and bring your... No, he doesn't need to be told that. I had my eye on you for a while, and it was right to offer you a contract. Didn't say anything. How about that? Alright. So, our team's pretty much built. I can't edit the lines yet, so I can't see what we're working with. But I can check out our rosters on the trade list. So, I'm going to go look at our rosters. Wow. Alright. Let's check out our defense. See if anybody had the big jump. Yeah, Nugent Hopkins is still a 77 overall. So our first line is definitely going to be Aaron Ekblad and Tyler Myers, without a doubt. Then we got Kulikov and Eric Gudbranson. I don't think Nuge is ready for the NHL ready. No, he's not NHL ready quite yet. Maybe next year. He'll be NHL ready. I say my dogs are barking. I know it's probably messing up the video, but there's nothing I can do about it because they're not going to say hi to the dogs to keep them quiet. But anyways, I say we sign one more D-man to go on the third defensive line. How's our forwards looking? Alright, so the first line is going to be Taylor Hall and Nick Bukestad. Here's my problem, though. Do we put Jimmy Hayes back on the first line? Because, let's sort it by roles. Can you do that anymore? Yeah, we can. Alright, so there'd be Taylor Hall, Nick Bukestad, Ryan Kessler. Ryan Kessler's listed as a third liner now, so it wouldn't be too bad because Nick Bukestad's still listed as a second line center. So it wouldn't be too bad to go after a first line center in free agency. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, he's still listed as a second liner, so he still has a lot of room to grow. It wouldn't be bad to go after maybe a first line center for us to play next to Taylor Hall. Maybe Eric Stahl would be a good thing if he's still there to go after. If not, I would like to go after a first line right wing because I know we got Huberdale and everything because Lawson did not make the jump yet that I thought he would. That's not Lawson. Yeah, Lawson did not make the jump I thought he would. Alright guys, another thing I failed to mention is that center we drafted in the 6th round, I believe. I think it was the 6th round. Yeah, in the 4th round, Hewitt, the center, is actually already a 72 overall. He doesn't really have that much potential, but he could be a career 4th liner for us, and that would be good for us in about a year. What about this guy? No teams are interested in him. He only wants $1 million. He still has room to be a top 6. 26 years old, 80 overall, two-way defender. I actually might have to take that guy. 80 overall, two-way defender, and still has room to go. He's only 26. That could be really good, and he has potential. What's he listed as? He's listed as a top 6. We can't take him. We need someone top 6. Yeah, he could play. I had to think about it. I was thinking of forwards. Simpson? I'm gonna offer Simpson a contract. Let's offer him 1.4 for 3 years. Maybe he'll take that. His price doesn't really go up for 3 years. Maybe he'll take that. Maybe he'll get to an 84 overall. That'd be great. Anyways, what we could do, maybe trade for a first line right wing, but I don't want to really move anybody out because it still has Lawson in the AHL. I'll fix that though. Alright guys, before I do the sim, I forgot that we did offer Dylan Simpson a contract and he did accept. He has potential. He's going to be good. I guarantee you he'll be an 84 overall D-man in the next few seasons. That's awesome. Anyways, I'm going to continue to sim to the next role. Alright guys, I was working on the defense and offense here. Here's what we have, some roster moves. We have Garrett Wilson up. I might see if I can find somebody in the AHL that's a higher overall than he is. Maybe there is. If not, we might want to go out, sign in a 4th liner or whatnot. Do we have anybody? But yeah, we're definitely going to have to sign a 4th liner for sure because that could work. I do see successful teams with 70s on their fourth line, but I want at least an 80, especially down to 73. And this guy's listed as a fourth liner for the Panthers. I don't know if I should trust that, though. I'd rather sign a fourth liner. Lawson Cross did make the jump. He is now a 86 overall. He's still listed as a third liner, so that's great. Here's what I need. Nick Bukestad is still listed as a second liner, and he's 87. I mean, it says he's reached his exact potential now, so that's it. 87 overall, that's what he's getting to. So 88 at most with the morale and everything. So that's not what I wanted to see, but he's a second liner. So we could trade for an OP first liner, someone 88 plus for the first line of Taylor Hall. Jimmy Hayes is listed as a second liner, but we don't have a first line right wing. And Jonathan Huberdeau is still listed as a second liner, so I still have him on the left wing to button down the left wing. Anyways, Ryan Kessler's a third liner, so he's slowly moving his way out of here. So Ryan Kessler, I do want to play him on the third line. But Vincent Trocheck, I do not want to get rid of Vincent Trocheck. He's listed as a depth forward, though, so, like, we might have to move him. I'd rather move Drew Shore, though. Drew Shore is a really good player, but he's also listed as a depth forward, but where Vincent Trocheck still has a little bit of room to grow. We can play him on the fourth line. No problem. Vincent Trocheck won't have a problem with it. Drew Shore, on the other hand, won't have a problem with anything. I say we actually... Who's he good with morale-wise? Vincent Trocheck, of course. Jimmy Hayes and... our new goalie. I might have to move him. They'll only be mad about it for the remainder of preseason. Goodrow's still staying as a fourth liner for sure. So we're not worried about him. And Garrett Wilson, we're going to want... So we need a fourth liner for sure. And maybe we can move both these guys. Drew Shore and Garrett Wilson, because Vincent Trocheck will be playing where Drew Shore is, Ryan Kessler will be playing where Vincent Trocheck is, and then Nick Bukestad will be on the second line. And then we'll go find a go-to first liner. So let's shop around the NHL for some first liners. Alright guys, I found what we need, and that's Joe Pavelski from the San Jose Sharks. They actually want to get rid of him. He's only making $6.6 million. That's a lot, but we do have the cap room to take that. Now we just have to find a trade that we can get him with. I want this to be as realistic as possible, so I'm not just going to offer them 3 first-round picks or anything like that. Is there anybody they want from our team? Oh, we can give this to this McLeod guy, Matt Clary, we just drafted. Yeah, I think we got to give them this guy. This McClary guy we just drafted for Joe Pavelski. I don't want to give them anybody else on this list because we will use everybody else, especially Samson. We just signed him. I believe he's going to do well. They want any of our unsigned. They do. We can offer them Dennis Pepin, which we're not going to have time to use him. Our goalie tantrum is set. And maybe a first-round pick? Is that asking for too less? Like a first-round pick for 2025? Because that draft would be completely useless. Because that's the last draft there is in the game. They want all 3 of those. And I feel like we're overpaying for Joe Pavelski. But then again, he's going to be a great player for us. First line, 35. He should stay 88 this season. 88 overall. He's got 2 years on his contract, so worst comes to worst, if he starts to drop, we can let him go in a season. He shouldn't start the drop until maybe after this season he'll start the drop. He should stay. He's like Ryan Kessler. I'm scared he's going to drop, though. I mean, I say we see if this trade will go through. It will. So we have Joe Pavelski now. Now we need a first-line right wing. So I'm going to search around the NHL for a right wing. Alright guys, unfortunately I was unable to find a first line right wing for our team that's within reason, that we don't have to overpay for. But this is the team we're going to have. Joe Pavelski is going to be there. We're actually going to send Drew Shore. Actually, we could actually play Drew Shore on the wing. Like right there, and then Vincent Trocheck will go there, and then Garrett Wilson will be sent down. And then Joe Pavelski will be our first liner, because that's what he's listed as. And then we'll have Ryan Kessler as our third liner, because that's what he's listed as. And then everybody gets playing time. And then Drew Shore can still play. Vincent Trocheck can still play. That actually works really well. And then we don't have to worry about trading away Drew Shore and everything like that. I'll probably send down somebody, though. Probably someone that's going to get scratched. Defense. Our defense is just so stacked right now. It's sick. It's just disgusting. Aaron Ekblad still has more potential, too. I think he's going to max out at 98. I think he'll get there eventually. We're not going to rush him. He's only 23. That's what's awesome. Look at his defensive stats. Defense at 94. That's just amazing. His power is a 92 for the slap shot. That's just sick. It's just disgusting. He's a 93 skating. Wow. That dude is fast. Then Tyler Myers is going to be, I wouldn't say, because 6'8", 6'4", so it's going to be hard to get past these two. And then we got this line right here. That's also going to be another power line. Our defense is stacked this year. Last year, our defense was okay. It was really okay, but now our defense is sick. Especially with Mackenzie Weegar, who's going to get to about 84, and then Dylan Simpson, who's going to get to about an 85. I want to say 85, max out. I could be wrong on that. I'm hoping I am. Not to mention this defense that's just sick. It's just awesome. Now I'm going to go to roster moves, and what's his name? I'm going to scratch Wilson. I'm actually going to send him down to the AHL. He will bypass waivers. Corbin Knight's going to be scratched for us, so he's going to be our other forward. So, yeah, that works out really well. So, this is our team, guys, right here. Taylor Hall, Joe Pavelski, Jimmy Hayes. I was looking to deal Jimmy Hayes for a right wing, because he's a left wing, but he shoots right. So, it's weird, but I guess it works out really well, because I guess he can shoot towards the net better like that. I guess, if that's how you want to put it. Jonathan Huberdeau, though, he's almost maxed out. Not quite yet. He'll max out at 88. I see it now. Probably next season he'll be 88. And then when he is 88, I'll swap him and Jimmy Hayes. Because he's left-handed. I don't know about that. I actually like how spread out. Because Lawson will be able to play there next year. So, yeah, I'm going to move him there. And then we'll worry about it next year. I think Lawson's in a contract year. He is, and we're going to have to pay him a lot. So, but the good thing is, I think Joe Pavelski's also in a contract here. No, he's got 2 years left. There was somebody, I think we lose Ryan Kessler next year. Almost next year. There's somebody big on our team who's in a contract year. Oh, it's Taylor Hall. That's who it is. That's who is really big. But then we'll have $6 million to sign him. We'll probably have to, we'll worry about it next year when we have to get rid of somebody. If we have to sign Lawson and pay him a lot, I'm sure Ryan Kessler's got to retire this season. I see it now. He's 35. He's already 83. He's just going down. He's just waiting for us to win a cup. He knows it's this year. That's why he held on. But he's going to retire. And when he retires, we're free up about, how much are we paying him? Yeah, that's about what we're going to have to pay Lawson. So we're free up that much, and we're paying Lawson that. And that would be great. Well, guys, that's the end of this episode. I know it's a long one. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to press that like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.